Stone Cold Crazy Cold ass. Hey, let's party up.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Don't read them. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. White boys, comic book reader. Don't buy my book. Don't buy my book. I literally can't even think. We can have a little conference on that. Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? Don't read them. What comic books are you reading? What comic books are you reading? Comic book reader. Comic book reader. May I curse? White boys, don't read them. We're very worried about comics right now. Independent comic sales are down. Mainstream comic sales are down. Everything in the mid-list is way down. You don't make a lot of money that way. There is nothing inherently masculine of heroism. There's nothing inherently masculine heroism. Girls read comics. Girls have always read comics. Problem solved. Magic. Going into the red on singles and not coming out until the trades. Stores are closing. You don't make a lot of money that way. So don't. Comics are booming.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, and you're watching Ethan Van Sciver, comic book artist extraordinaire and illustrator of my book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Bye-bye.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. It is I, Ethan Van Sciver, 28, your veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, disarming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars, great big Gina Carano fan. That's going to take a while to permanently kick that out of my vocabulary. Come on, Ethan, you can talk. It's going to take a little while. So used to being a Star Wars fan. I'm so used to loving Star Wars. I didn't know that I was going to be, bitterly and evilly betrayed by Lucasfilm. I had no idea. I bet you guys didn't either. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hello. Brush your hair. What? Stop. I just got out of the shower. I've been working all day today, guys. I deserve a little bit of respect. I deserve a little bit of patience from you guys. Thank you. Great hair. That's right. Look at his big face, says who me. Hey, oh my God, Ethan without a hat. This is interesting. Well, what are you gonna do? Comic industry is dying all, but Dogman, Red Skull, hail the Red Lobster, hail Jordan Peterson, Jordan B. Peterson, hail the Red Lobster. What an amazing turn of events that turned out to be. Red Lobster, Jordan Peterson, making the Red Skull cool again. Making him heroic, making him awesome and fun. All right, so in any case, today was kind of a disappointing day. I'll be honest with you. I woke up early this morning in order to go to my warehouse. I was expecting to get warts and all today. not literally warts and all. I mean the comic book Cyberfrog warts and all. I'm waiting for these hardcovers and the trade paperbacks to come in and the coloring books. They were supposed to be here today. A trucker was supposed to come and drop them off. I had some of Hunter's friends there to help me unload the truck. And around 9:15, he was supposed to be here at 9:15. I get a phone call and guys like, I don't know, it was too congested. I couldn't pick up the container. How's tomorrow sound? And I was like, it sounds like screeching disappointment in both of my ears. It sounds like if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book at 5 million decibels. That's what it sounds like to me. In other words, I'm slightly bitterly disappointed. So I didn't get to see that. Instead, we came home and just fulfilled a ton, just a shitload of hoodies, beanies. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow, definitely and without doubt, warts and all will show up. And on top of that, we're going to be getting baseball caps. We got a $10 super chat here from Pete Callen, who says, here's my respect and patience. Oh, thanks, Pete. Wow. We got a $5 super chat from the great Renzine, who says, did you mail out my big order of apparel yet? It was a Christmas present. Sorry for the, well, maybe it's an early Christmas present for late year. Yes, everything is out. Everything is in the mail. You should be getting it soon. Here's George Peter Gatsis, who says, excited about warts and all. And Joe King is live on Indiegogo. 2 epic books, oversized, 10 by 15 inches each. Huge superhero sci-fi action adventure, 240 pages total, full color, 54 trading cards. Dear God. And you get a free spaceship with the books. I don't know how much of that is true. I think at some point he trailed off of the truth he diverged into fantasy and lies. I could be wrong. Wait a second. Do you get a free spaceship? What kind of spaceship do you get? Yeah, I'm only going to be doing this. This is just a quickie, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to step on the Jack show. I just wanted to say hello and talk about a couple of things. Pete Callen says, oh, yeah, my membership card showed up today. They look great. Thanks. Oh, that's good. Okay, so people are, well, you live nearby. So some of the cards are showing up, and that's great news. Thank you, Pete. OC Steve says, beanies and hoodies heading here to SoCal. Yes, they are. We shipped a ton. I don't know if you saw, my Twitter. I don't know. I was thinking about this. First of all, I really enjoy it. I enjoy the idea of fulfillment. I enjoy bragging about fulfillment. I like showing people that it's fun. And it is fun. You want to just kind of make a big deal out of it. Show off a little bit. Show people that the packages are coming and that you enjoy it. I would recommend other comic skaters do this as well. But here I was earlier today. Same shirt. Earlier today, dropping off. These look like bags of Lay's potato chips. I don't think I'm going to do the yellow again. I see them and it just looks like I'm dropping off an enormous amount of potato chips I'm sure the post office is disappointed too when they see this. They're probably like, delicious Lay's salty, light, crispy potato chips. And as it turns out, no, it's just the Laughing Man. It says all caps comics, and they go, oh, that guy again. That guy driving a Sprinter van full of fun and cheer, goodwill and sunshine to comic book fans, comic skaters all over the world. Oh, I hates that varmint. But they do it. I see them come out, and I always just stop just to watch them come out of these bay doors here to pick all this stuff up and take it away. They look like, oh shit! Every single time, it's so fun. But anyway, yeah, we did it. We're fulfilling in this way. We are fulfilling the minute the orders come in. Order comes in, boom, it's fulfilled, and we ship it out. I made 2 trips to the post office today. Both were full shipments, full loads, and I don't know. It was fun. I do like it. Andrea said eventually the orders kind of trickled down, and she's like, are you going to do a live stream tonight and tell more people about beanies and hoodies? And I'm like, yes, I will. And she's like, oh shit. Oh, no, I mean, good. That's good. We want to do that. We want to sell beanies and hoodies. Hello, tiny baby sloth daw. Hail EBS. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. Yeah, so Warts and All, waiting to pick up my Warts and All books, preparing to ship them. I've got a lot of stuff that still isn't in yet. I'm waiting for Unforgettable Tales #3. I'm waiting for the trading card binders. We're waiting for the tongue snapper fun toys, waiting for the pull string bags, and waiting for the light up lanyards. And then the orders will be ready to go out. Rich Spec says, I'm 99% sure I have every single card you made. I can't wait for the binder. I really can't wait for the binder, he says. Look at him. He's wearing the Comicsgate hat right now. He's wearing his new beanie. He says, it's going to tie the room together. Yes, it will. It's going to be great once you have the binder. I mean, my binder is filled with all the cards right now. I was just looking at it earlier today. Snarkticon DM says, the only good thing about EVS is Andrea, and that's from Venom Cecil. Now, Andrea is the best thing about me, that's for sure. Hale E says, Ranford Crohn's, thank you so much. So preparing for shipment of Warts and All is quite a thing. I want you to know this is going to be a practice version of Wreck Planet. You know, it's kind of like we're getting ready for Wreck Planet. Wreck Planet is going to be enormous, and it's going to strain all of our abilities to get it done. Hold on a second. Let me shrink that down a little bit. Remember, we promised you chicken boxes for Wreck Planet. And then I cycled that back. I said, maybe not chicken boxes. Maybe we won't do them. Maybe we'll do something else. And you guys were so upset with me. And I think rightfully so. I think, you had been promised chicken boxes. And so I'm going to go back and I am going to do chicken boxes. I'm going to have them redesigned to literally look. First of all, they're going to be big. They're not going to be little. Originally, they were going to be little. And you look at them and you go, there's no fucking way chicken could fit in there. Chicken could not fit in that box. There's no chance. What chicken could fit in there? There's no fried chicken that could fit in there. Not the kind that we've seen Heather feed Cyberfrog. But now that the books, the orders are so much bigger, we are going to be able to make boxes that actually look like they could hold fried chicken in them. I'm going to make them look fast, fresh, and fun. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inside of the box, the entire inside of the box to contain fried chicken. At least an image of it. I'm doing it. I'm changing everything. Even though I walked it back a little bit, I'm walking it forwards again. But this is practice. Warts and All is practice. I've got our shipping container. And let me tell you something. This is not inexpensive. This is what's going to show up on your doorstep if you ordered Warts and All. We've got these crates coming our way. Look at this. See how big it is? These are big enough to hold the trading card binder. They're big enough to hold the hardcover books. They're big enough to hold the coloring books and all the toys. These are the Warts and All shipping crates. How fun. How fun is this? When you get this on your doorstep, you are going to be like, holy shit. It is fun to purchase Cyberfrog. It is fun to support All Caps Comics. I'm really, really glad that I ordered from All Caps Comics. Andrea said, oh my God. I said, yes. Yes. That is exactly right. Pray to the Lord. Pray to the Lord and thank the Lord. Say, oh my God, thank you so much for blessing me with the mind to rhyme and 2 hype feet. All right, so this is the Warts and All shipping crates. We're getting all the stuff in. Tomorrow we're going to have the books. I am excited about it. I know, look, it's just tits right here. All Caps Comics, and then you just see boobies. How do you like this corner here? I struggled for a long time to twist this so that I could get her face down here and Cyberfrog's face here. No can do. Only boobies. Only boobies and crotch on this side of the page. I guess that's okay, though. I guess that's right. Yeah. All right. So in any case, yeah, this is going to be cool. The chicken box is going to be equally as cool. It's going to be a good time. All right. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you for making this possible. Without you, none of this would be possible. None of it. Look at this, by the way. I've got my Cyberfrog. If you look at my computer screen, there he is. You're going to be able to do this soon, guys. Pretty soon, you're going to have your own little Cyberfrog that can sit on your computer screen like that. If you ordered Wreck Planet. If you ordered Wreck Planet. Okay, so let's talk about your period. Let's talk about periods. Women having periods. For some reason, women get grouchy once a month. Still don't know why. I blame myself usually. But maybe I don't need to. Somebody sent me this video here, which is confounding to me. It is called Periods Aren't That Gross. This is college humor. It is a guest. There's a special guest appearance here that is alarming and yet sweet and kind of fun. When you see this person and you know who it is, I want you to just shout it out. Shout out who this is, who is guest starring in this video. Here we go.
Hey, boys.
Oh, my God. All right,
How's
that's
it going, fellas?
Who is it? Who is it? Oh, my God. Yes. Yeah, it's not Cecil. That is not Cecil. It's not Mike S. Miller. That's right, Electric Pizza. It's Tico. All right.
We're here to talk to you about our bodies.
Oh.
More specifically, what goes on during...
Oh. You know what? Like, I don't know. I think the long nose looks good on me. Maybe it looks good on her. What do you guys think? That is my nose on a woman. That is what my nose would look like on a woman. All right. I mean, she's probably nice.
That time of the month.
You know, when Auntie Flo comes to visit.
When the old red ribbon is hanging on the door.
Shark Week, the blob riding the cotton pony to Bloodtown.
Ew.
Our periods!
Because they're really not that big of a deal. Here are some facts.
From adolescence until middle age, the majority of women have their period once a month.
The bleeding generally lasts for between 3 to 5
Bleeding. So basically, women bleed once a month. It's interesting.
days and produces about
Oh my
this
fuck.
much blood per hour. Fine, right?
Literally every woman you know does this. Periods are a totally healthy, normal thing.
In fact, the only threat to a woman's health during their period is that all the blood in the toilet will attract snakes and alligators that live in the sewers up the pipes.
And this honestly happens so often that you just get used to it.
That's why women go to the bathroom in groups, to fight off the gators.
Women are funny. I don't care what people say. There are some stand-up comics that I've heard say women are not funny. And the reason why women aren't funny, according to people who believe that, is that they don't need to be. Like, men need to develop personalities in order to attract women. Or something. I mean, either men can be really handsome and dumb and they'll attract women. But most funny guys are hideous or goofy looking. And they've had to develop personalities. They've had to develop senses of humor, so that they can make women laugh, so that women will then find them attractive and then have sexual intercourse with them. Women don't really have that problem. Women, when women think they're being funny, they're usually talking about their periods, or they're talking about crab lice or yeast infections. They're trying to gross you out about their vaginas. That's what I've noticed. I've seen stand-up comics, stand-up comedians, and they're talking about gross things involving their vaginas. Men can talk about gross things involving their penises, but it's just one thing in our arsenal. It's not the same joke over and over again. We have a whole wide spectrum of things that we can laugh about rather than just our dicks. But women, this is it. This is all they've got. And it makes, like, they laugh at it. I think they think it's funny. So anyway, I'm saying this. I'm saying that I disagree with everyone who says women are not funny. Look at this.
It's also why our purses are so big.
Biologically, women menstruate because instead of having a liver or kidneys, we each have a powerful demon that lives inside of us.
That's why we can't drink as much as you boys.
Tico, you can't tell me she's not adorable. I mean, she's not funny, but she's so adorable. Look at her. She's got a demon inside of her. She's got a demon. She said, we got a demon inside ourselves, so that's why we can't drink as much as you. Seems like if you had a demon inside you, you'd be able to drink more. Do you guys like her? I mean, I like her. Let's see. The humor is killing me, says Seppuku Sushi. Killing my sense of humor. Spirit Scar says, so naive, EVS. A man wrote this script for these ladies. Well, he's not very funny then. not compared to other men. All right, here we go.
The demon lives on blood, so we drain ourselves of it monthly so it can't get too powerful and plunge the world into a terrible hellscape of our own making.
The demon lets our bodies know when we have to start bleeding by giving us cramps and making us super grumpy for just like a couple days.
It's totally natural, so get used to it.
Here are some myths that you may have been told.
Oh, Tico.
You can't have sex on your period.
Not true. You just have to be careful of the teeth.
All right, so gross Tico. Is it gross Tico? Anyway, she's saying there are teeth in her vagina during her period. I don't know.
Myth.
Maybe some old dude's dentures.
Tampons make you lose your virginity.
The only thing that makes you lose your virginity is sex. This is just a thing to stop the blood that would otherwise pour out of us so fast that we'd be floating off the ground like a ball in a fountain.
Myth. Period blood can be used to stop forest fires.
This isn't true. You're thinking of water.
So, dudes, now that you have all the facts, let's just chill out with all of the period comments.
Because it's totally natural.
And it's totally
Tico,
normal.
I'm sorry, I
And
like
it
her.
happens to me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And it's not gonna stop just because you need it.
Okay, get over it. Women have periods, and that's something that we all have to learn to live with. You understand, guys? Tired of hearing all of you bitch and moan about women having their periods. All of you dudes who sit there and complain about women having their periods, sick of it. Mistletoe says this is the opposite of funny. This is not funny, EVS, says Snuggy Jr. It's not funny. Well, I wonder how you'll like this then. This is Mags Visaggio. I wish I lived in a world where I didn't have to have sensitive Zoom meetings during my period because I'm crying at the drop of a hat and incredibly irritable. Why did I transition? I hate this. The next time someone tells me trans women don't have periods, I'm going to dump a whole tub of period diarrhea on them. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, let's go back. Let's just check this out again. Let me read it again, because I feel like I didn't really see what I saw. I wish I lived in a world where I didn't have sensitive Zoom meetings. So she's having a sensitive, Mags is having a sensitive Zoom meeting. Oh, how cool. Mags is awesome. Mags is talking to a whole lot of cool people who are trying to make her her writing into comic books and movies and TV shows. Zoom meetings. Mags is having Zoom meetings. Mags wants us to know. People want to talk to Mags. That's important. That's what you need to take from this. Bragging about taking Zoom meetings. Zoo meetings? Did Mags mean to say she's taking zoo meetings? No, Zoom meetings. During, my period. Because I'm crying at the drop of a hat and incredibly irritable. All right, so here we go. Why did I transition? So there are two things that you need to know. One, Mags is in demand. Everybody wants to work with Mags Visaggio. And two, Mags Visaggio is trans. And now here comes a disgusting threat. This is number 3. This is how SJWs communicate. They brag. They remind you of their marginalized status, if they have one. And then they threaten you with something gross, like breaking your teeth with a baseball bat or dumping diarrhea on your head. Dumping diarrhea on your head. Yeah, okay. So those are the way, that's the way SJWs communicate. And then there's this here, which this is a gun shooting shit. I don't know. I like this stuff. This is from a Twitter page called Checkmarks Posting L's. I believe L stands for losses. Losses. Ben Band says, I don't think a period results in tubs of diarrhea. Yeah. I am genuinely concerned about this person's health. I would be too. I mean, this person is, well, it's pretty clear they eat shitloads of salty ramen noodles and coffee. There's the problem. Fix your shit diet and maybe you wouldn't get stomach issues. Taco Bell gave Richard Embry a period. Cheers, Richard Embry. Yeah. So here's Slick Roach says Mags is having a normal one. Here are a few tweets from Mags. First dose of estradiol is free, kids. Come be trans like the cool kids. Pants are for jerks. So fuck you. Fuck cis assholes. Fuck your bullshit. Get ready for a baseball bat to the teeth. Psst, hey kid, you want to be a girl? Come here. It's easy. We got pills and we got skirts. And all you got to do is just stop fighting it. You can hang. It's cool. Hey kid, want to be trans? All right, so that's Mags. I think you've just got the squirts. And then they misgendered Mags. I think you've just got. So anyway, yeah, that is the thing. I want to distinguish between those two things. Shitting your pants during a Zoom meeting. Just shitting your pants during a Zoom meeting. It's not the same thing as the lining of your uterine wall shedding. What happens? What causes a period? Is it something about having a baby? Like perhaps making way for a baby or something like that? Carson Depp says, this is making me physically ill. The cringe factor is high with this one, says Jude Vanillion. Well, I mean, yeah. Transitioned into a clown. I just like that whole thing. I like the idea that you're in a Zoom meeting and you shit your pants and you tweeted about it. Very few people would do that. Flushing out the eggs. It's flushing out the eggs. Okay. That's true. David L says, you should go on the Jack Show tonight, EVS. Yeah, I might. I want to draw tonight. I just wanted to come in here and say hello to everyone. Talk about shit. And Rose Tico. Snarkticon DM says, is this what Lita Ford meant by only women bleed? Maybe. Look at Tico's little face, says Snarkticon DM. Yeah, I do. I really like Tico. Somebody sent me that video and I was absolutely delighted. I was over the moon about it. Over the moon about Tico. It was great. Okay, let me just show you a couple of things here. I hope Rose Lico. I'm sorry, dude. That's so great. Mike D says, just dropped in after drinking, celebrating my mother-in-law who passed away last year today on this day. Please say, God bless Crazy in her honor. Well, God bless Crazy. I will say that for her. And 200 Watt Studio says 3 steps to SJW employment. Number 1, I am busy. Number 2, I am trans. Number 3, hire me or I'll do gross stuff to you. That's what we've kind of established. Like that is the way SJWs tweet. We figured that out. Jedi Knight and friend to Cara Dune says disgusting stream. Cover Mummy Parade Day instead. Somebody sent me a whole image of some Italian mummy vault. And there were all these dead bodies in it that were still dressed. It was like from the Middle Ages. I was fascinated by it. And I thought about doing some mummy stuff, but no, instead I decided to talk about period shit. Okay, now, in case you guys don't know, there is currently, at this moment, a big contest going on between comic skaters for who can reach Six Figures Young Lady first. A lot of people think it's going to be John Malin. John Malin, of course, has a lot of energy behind his stuff. I got this beautiful drawing from Kenneth Rocafort, and unfortunately, he has to kind of censor it. It's a woman in a bikini. She's just in a bikini. It's not really that big of a deal. But YouTube said no. And they put this thing over it, too hot for YouTube. And now John Malin can't even benefit from ass. He meant to. He wanted to benefit from it, but he can't. So that might be slowing him down. He's at $63,738. He's got these Graveyard Shift exclusive variants. Graveyard Shift 3. I hope you'll back these. I know I am. I'm going to back all 3 of them. I buy everything Graveyard Shift and get very excited about it when it comes out. I wish you were drawing everything, though. I just want John Malin to draw stuff. Shane Davis's Starlight Cats Merline Rising. Now, this does not count. This is the problem. Oh, it hit 104. Oh, congratulations, Shane Davis. This is the problem. The problem is that Shane Davis's Starlight Cats, launched last year. So this doesn't count for a 2021 six-figure young lady campaign. And we haven't had one yet. We have not had a six-figure campaign to this date. It has not happened. So we're waiting for it to happen. Shane Davis finally did hit 6 figures, but he launched sometime late last year, so it doesn't really count. But congratulations to Shane Davis. In the meantime, Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell, is just rocking it. Yesterday, I gave a nice story time. I read like 10 pages of it aloud. I think I was pretty good. I was a little bit like Orson Welles, if Orson Welles was high on meth and retarded. But I did a good job anyway. I did as well as I could possibly do for my friend Matt Martin. Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell is this close to 91,000 and is currently in the lead. It is the leading contender to get to 6 figures, young lady. The first Comicsgate campaign of 2021 to actually hit 6 figures. And I think it could be Snowman. But on the other hand, Trent Kanuga's Creed Reimaginary also has a lot of juice behind it. It's close at $85,764. 7 days left to go for Trent Kanuga. He's going to have a 24-hour, that's it. It closes out in 7 days. So he's going to have that 24-hour rush period. Now I feel weird saying period. I feel like I painted myself into a corner with that word. He's going to have a moment where there's going to be a rush, a period of a rush for Trent's Creed Reimaginary 1 and 2. And hopefully he could possibly be the first 6-figure campaign. And the other one that we're looking at is Graham Nolan's Alien Alamo. Graham Nolan's Alien Alamo is doing pretty well as well, $76,281. Please back Graham Nolan. And get that one over the finish line. And as for me, Rainbow the Brute has finally hit 399,000. Over 399,000. It is about to hit 400,000. And when it does, here's what I want to do. When it hits 400,000. We talked about this yesterday. We all had this idea together. I want to make this. See this unicorn head with a sword through it? I want to make that out of like rubbery eraser. And I want you to be able to stick your pencil through it the way he's sticking his sword through it. I want it to be painted with blood. I want the unicorn to be bleeding from its nostrils and its eyes and its mouth. It's like a pencil topper, but it's like wrong. Like the pencil doesn't go in the neck. It goes through the neck, like here. So you spear your unicorn's severed head. I've been waiting for this. I mean, this is an opportunity that I do not want to let lapse. I don't want to miss this opportunity. We got to do this. No, not a lot of Jews behind it. A lot of juice behind it. Some people heard me misheard me say Jews. No, juice. Energy. Juice stands for join us in creating excitement. John Malin knows what that means. So that's what I want to do. If we can get to 400,000, I'm going to make these pencil toppers, severed bloody unicorn heads that you can put on your pencil, put through your pencil, or put your pencil through. I hope we can do it. I believe that possibly we can. You guys heard me say Jews? I didn't. That wasn't. I'm sorry. Jews were the last thing on my mind at that moment. I wasn't thinking about Jews at all. I was thinking about fairy brutes. I was thinking about fairy barbarians. Somebody told me that Hasbro was doing a live stream. I wonder if I can find this. Hasbro was doing a live stream, and somebody on Hasbro, one of the people, I guess they were taking messages or something like that. Somebody sent a super chat in, and they were all alarmed. Let me see what happened. Show additional replies. Go to 104.25. All right, we're gonna see what this is here. What the? No thanks. All right, this is weird. I hope to be able to. I hope this actually comes through. Let me just show you this. This is how amazing. This is how we're influencing culture. A lot of people say you're having no influence on pop culture. I disagree because of this. Where did it go? Right here. Okay, here we go.
Still coming, that's a little bit different than what you're used to, but don't be expecting those big 12-inch guys in a Build-A-Figure program anytime soon.
Great, so let's move on to another question. This one came to us from Instagram, from Rainbow Brute. Did I say that correctly? Hopefully I did. So their question was, Marvel or...
Look how much they like it. Hey, did you know that like the leader of Comicsgate, the quote unquote leader of Comicsgate, came up with the thing that you think is so funny? I bet you'd be laughing out the other side of your head if you knew that, guys. You're going to get canceled. Hold on, let me watch this again. Let's just see their genuine reaction to the amazingness of Rainbow the Brute. All right, so they're just talking. They're just being boring, talking about 12-inch action figures.
12-inch guys in a Build-A-Figure program anytime soon.
Great, so let's move on to another question. This one came to us from Instagram, from Rainbow Brute. Did I say that correctly? Hopefully I did. So their question was...
He likes it. He laughed again. He thought that was extra funny. These guys work for Hasbro, and they know I'm a genius. Why doesn't everybody know I'm a genius? Why is it so difficult for people to admit that to themselves or me? I wish more people would admit that I'm a genius. I am the I am says, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Predator. Cloud9 Ninja says, hey, Pie Man, I just tweeted a screenshot from Mags V's timeline at you. Hilarious. You did? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. I can't always find the stuff that you send me, you guys. And I don't always look at Mag's timeline. Oh, I already said this. Hold on a second. Weren't you just here 5 seconds ago? We already looked at this. It is hilarious in a kind of weird way. I heard this was the whole point of the whole show. You just sent me back the tweet of her talking about diarrhea. 200 Watt Studio says you missed my Taco Thursday super chat. I didn't know there was a Taco Thursday. Jedi Knight and friend to Cara Dune says disgusting stream. Cover Mummy Parade Day instead. 200 Watt Studio says 3 steps to... Oh, I read that one. So rectal bleeding says Tony Rotondaro. Optimus Deadpool says if Mags is having blood from there, they need a cancer screening. Yeah. Mags didn't say there was blood, just diarrhea. 200 Watt Studio says period diarrhea. Now I'm hungry. Taco Thursday. There we go. We got it for you. HBG3, thanks for $2. Gary Jeff says that's just foul. It's a period. Period. Michael Von Doom says trans women don't have periods. Quote unquote Red Skull. That's the Red Skull who said that. Amateur Ant says, has anyone earned their Red Wings yet? Quote unquote Red Skull. Red Skull's talking some shit lately. HBG3, thanks for $2. Peter's Fat says, women aren't always angry. Really? Women seem angry at me all the time. DJ Sickrick says, let's be honest. A man wrote this. Look at Tico's little face, says Snarkticon DM. Quiet Man says, I don't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days and doesn't die. SN441 says, as someone who's had to clean public bathrooms, the women's was the worst. Are you sure about that? Women usually keep things clean. I've gone into men's restrooms at like the airport and stuff, and it's just like, how do you shit? Like men defile, and men just all of the walls. I'm like, what goes on in here? Who would poop at the airport? Anyway. George Peter Gatsis says, can the crates be delivered in mint condition or protected in extra packaging? And yes, 54 cards and a spaceship. You're tough to keep up with. Hey, good for you. No, the crates will be beat up and banged around. It's just the way it is. Nick Nero, thanks for $5 just because. Ranford Crones, he says, damn, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. And I got a kitty cat sticker from David L. DLS Shko says, I think it's Chicago, says, DLS, my initials, and Chicago. Did you send Anna an XS hoodie? It will help her become a real girl. I only have like 10 extra smalls. The garage is filled with like double XLs and triple XLs and like, just regular XLs. I said, our customers are hungry boys. We got a lot of big boys in our Cyberfrog breeding audience. Andrea was like, do we have enough? And we're sitting there like going over doing these orders, and Andrea's like, do we have enough 2XLs? I'm like, sweetheart, like pretty much everything we bought was a 2XL. We have tons of 2XLs. We have tons of 3XLs. It's amazing. Because all I did was just look at the orders, and I just like tripled or quadrupled the number that people actually pre-ordered. Ranford Crone says, Hail E. Thank you very much. I'm glad that the membership cards are showing up. That makes me very, very happy to hear. Very happy to hear. Crack Rock says, yay. That's a good thing, too. Yeah, so you guys are mad at me over what? What are you mad at me about now? All you guys are grumbling in the chat. You're mishearing me say things about Jews, and I never said anything about Jews. I said juice. I said juice. Let's see. Well, your friends aren't trans, and if they aren't trans, hold on now. This is a good one from Snarkticon DM. Well, your friends aren't trans, and if they aren't trans, well, they're no friends of mine. Quote unquote, Mags Visaggio and the Red Skull. Rich Speck says, isn't this the one whose show failed? And the set designer of said show had no idea who it was on Twitter. That is right. That's got to be so depressing. They filmed the entire season of that show in 3 days. Just in 3 days. Just let's get it done. And nobody cared. Nobody even mentioned Mags's name in any of the press. Nobody said this show was created by Mags Visaggio. Nobody said that. They didn't do anything. They didn't even misgender Mags. They didn't even dead name Mags. They didn't mention Mags. That's the worst thing. The only thing worse than dead naming Mags is not naming Mags. In the television promotion for Mags's the TV show based on Mags's comic book. And then she said, hey, you did a good job to one of the actors. And he said, well, thank you. I hope you'll continue watching the show. And Mags said, watch the show. I created you. Which must have come as a shock to the actor in question. Actually, it didn't come as anything because he didn't respond. Kenny Jones says, when are you going to make videos again? I like live streams, but I miss the videos. Yeah, thanks for asking. Pretty soon. It's just that my days right now are filled with me fulfilling things. I'm very, very busy. And I'm going to be busy for a little while. But I do want to get back to making videos. There's crazy stuff going on right now. I would make a video about the it's a heavy topic. Like I like to laugh. I don't like to be angry, but I actually am angry continually every day over the Jeff Johns situation. I'm super angry about it. It really annoys me. Jeff Johns is getting canceled now because they're saying, look, this guy didn't hire, this one black actor is coming forward and saying, Jeff didn't hire me for the role of Superman's grandfather because I'm black. That is discrimination. Now, we all know that you don't refuse somebody employment because of the color of their skin or their gender. I have a similar complaint. I didn't get the role of Mary Poppins because of my gender in the new movie. I went out for it. They said, I'm sorry, you're a man. You cannot play Mary Poppins. I was pissed. How dare you discriminate against me? I did everything right. I said, just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Didn't get the part, right? And you guys just heard how good that was. I didn't get the part. And so, yeah, that's right. Didn't make any sense. 7 of 9 says Kathy Riggs played Peter Pan. Explain that shit. So women can play men, but men can't play women, huh? This is total discrimination. Denied the part. I nailed the audition. It is bigotry. Call it Larry Poppins. Why wouldn't you? Larry the Cable Guy Poppins. Be happy to play it. So in any case, because of this, Jeff Johns is in trouble for discrimination. He just said, I just think Superman's grandfather would look like Henry Cavill, like a young Henry Cavill. In other words, a white guy, you know. And now he's being attacked for racial discrimination. I mean, it's fucking too much. It's so awful. Hold on a second. We got some more people saying, look, if it was Mary Hoggins, you might have got the part. Listen to me, Op Dog. You don't have to say everything that comes into your head. Of course, Snuggie Jr. says, Mr. B Natural. We remember that if we're Mystery Science Theater fans, and we are. Jose M. says, welcome to the United States of affirmative action. I see. Welcome. I feel welcome. I feel more welcome. I'd feel far more welcome if I was not held back from getting certain roles in Hollywood by my penis. And I feel like I have been. I feel like there are many roles that I lost to Jennifer Lawrence for one reason. One reason. And that's the only reason. And if it wasn't for that, I'd be a big star right now. But there are a lot of bigots in Hollywood. A lot of bigots. Tired of it. You look like a Mary Poppins to me. This is Nolan Lockhart. Come on now. Let's get serious about discrimination. Let's get serious here. It's a 1 3-inch reason. No, we're not talking about my nose. DJ Sick Rick says Robin Williams played a woman and was a pretty good dad. Yeah. But you know what? When he did it, it was just like a joke. It was pantomime. It was, I don't know. Has EVS usurped the Jack Show? No, I'm getting off the air in 13 minutes so that the Jack Show can go on. I'm just doing a quick. I have to do my live stream today. You guys know that. You guys, I have to. I have to do it. It's important. So Jeff Johns is going through this thing. I do not understand. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to say. I think it's unfair. P. Callan says, sounds like a small reason he lost the roles. Relatively, yes. It is a tiny reason. Ridiculous. Not even a problem. EVS is looking like Joss Whedon. I know, dude. That's the worst thing is I want to make fun of Joss Whedon's physical appearance and I can't because it's like he's my big brother or something. You know, looking a little bit like Joss Whedon. I always felt that way. Good luck getting the umbrella off the ground, fat boy, says Blind Eye. Dude, special effects, stuntmen. I could do it. I could play Feed the Birds, Poppins, or Tuppins, or something. Feed the Birds. What other songs does she sing? What are the not Mary Porkins. Cecil here, he says, Jack Show at 11:15. You got plenty of time. Thank you, Cecil. Thanks a lot, Obama. Quote unquote, the Red Skull. What do you mean he's my little brother, Nick Rose? How old is Joss Whedon? He's got to be way older than me. Ethan Van Whedon. Knock it off. It's an outrage. Brain Shark says, EVS, go on Jack show or I demand this $2 back. Why did you even give it to me then? Why did you give it to me if you're going to just ask for it back? You know, you Native American giver. Why would you do that? Don't give me things and then ask for them back. Peter's Fat says, you are an angel-voiced, talented sunbeam, but please don't wear that shirt on cam again. With love and respect. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. CJ says, much love to you. I got nothing. Restore the Snyderverse. See ya. Why do you say restore? The Snyderverse is not coming back. Oh, tuppence a bag. Okay, they got the lyrics there. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Listen, listen, they're calling to you. Feed the birds. Zebulon Pike says, thanks for the sweater. Did you get yours yet? Did anybody get their hoodie? Does that happen? Miss Me Yet, Red Skull. That is cool. Somebody needs to make that. Somebody needs to make that. Mike Jenkins says, only real women get periods. Axe Dr. Ruth. Yeah, but trans are real women, from what I hear. Trans women are women. That's what I heard on Twitter. Twitter's always right. I got my beanie, says Spike and Madness. That's good. That's good news. We're getting some stuff. We're getting some stuff across to people. Revenant says, you've been drinking tonight, haven't you? This is me naturally. This is not me drinking. This is not a drunken me. You guys should know that by now. Brain Shark says, Snyderverse is deader than what comes out of mags. Yeah, there's no Snyderverse. It's not going to happen. Let's just give it up. Let's just quit asking. I got Blood Honey today. It was great, says Josiah L. Yeah. Blood Honey is good. I think people are getting it and they're really they're saying nice things. Thank you, Josiah L. I appreciate that. Rich Speck says, you still have a little more hair than Whedon. Little bit. It looks good right now. I don't know why you guys are making fun of it. My hair actually looks pretty good right now. Tomorrow I'm getting a haircut. We got Joey the Barber coming on. He might come on the show. He'll be here at 7:30. We might do a live stream with Joey the Barber cutting my hair right down here in front of the camera again. You guys can feel free to tip him if you would like at that time with super chats. Pete Callen says, I heard Biden won fair and square. Don't always believe what you hear. You heard that on Twitter. Snyder Cucks can't cope with that, says HBG3. Hair plugs. HM says, sexy. Thank you. Sketch Therapy says, what hair? Sketch Therapy, I hope you do turn out to Dan Shaheen's next week. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're going to have a nice conversation and come to I will be respectful to Dan Shaheen, Sketch Therapy. I'm going to offer him all the respect he deserves on his show next week. Me and Dan Shaheen. I don't know. I just feel like you should always give people the benefit of the doubt, even when they've proven themselves to be poisonous snakes. There's got to be a word for that, Sketch Therapy. There's got to be a word to describe what I'm doing or what kind of person I would be for giving Dan Shaheen a second chance and listening to him, even though he's proven himself to be a poisonous snake. I don't know what to call that. Philip Booty says, can we order a special size hoodie? Well, how big? What's the special size? All right, people are now saying F Shaheen. Let's see. Twitter Watch Studio says, you should have let Harvey F you. You'd be a star. Oh, well, that's what Jennifer did, right? 7 of 9 says, this is the word, cuck. Q-U-Q. Frosty the Terminator says, I've still yet to read my copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey. At this point, I should wait for a special occasion. Or should I wait for a special occasion or just read it now? Read it now. You don't need a special occasion. LOL, you're going to roast Dan again, aren't you? Well, you know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be fun. All right, I'm waiting for Sketch Therapy to get back to me about this, though. A lot of people are interested in what he has to say. Other people are calling me a doofus. They're saying Fop Shaheen. Sheila Alien says, just look at his face. That's all you need to know. Sheila, your hoodie, let me know when you get it. That was important. That was a thing of conversation that we had. Oh, yeah. Mr. Dongs. Frog needs Sketch as a backup. Sketch, would you like to come on the Dan Shaheen show with me? You can be kind of my like Ed McMahon character. I'll talk to Dan Shaheen respectfully. You know, you can say yes, and you can agree with everything I say to Dan Shaheen. What do you think? I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I was expecting almost any other answer than that. 200 Watt Studio says, come on my show next week, EVS, quote unquote, the Red Skull. Yeah, that would be good. Let me see. Generic says, you look exhausted. Take care of yourself, Pie Man. I'm okay, you know. I am working pretty hard, though. Infinity Flare says, just want to see my face on the big screen. Well, there you go. You're on the big screen. Philip Booty says, 11XL, 2 chungus. Yes, we'll make an 11XL for you. Sketch Therapy says, I just got an Elgato Wave 3 microphone. I want to use it. Sketch, you know what? You call me a cuck, but you're a huge sellout because you're just like, oh, I was just waiting for the opportunity to join you on the cuck stream. Like I'm so excited. All I wanted was an invite. Before I was telling you to falk Dan Shaheen, don't be a cuck with QUQ. And then all it took was for me to say, do you want to go on the show too? What is up with you, Sketch Therapy? I can't believe it. I'm shocked. Sketch Therapy's a cuck. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that would happen. I'm really surprised. Jiminy Christmas says, please unbutton another button on your shirt, Daddy EVS. You are a beautiful beast of a man, a sex icon. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Kiss. Thank you so much, Jiminy. I was waiting for somebody to tell me that. You look ravaged by filthy, dirty cats. Stop feeding them. I'm not feeding them, but I will tell you, we saw the woman who is feeding them. You know, we're sitting there waiting, and these 3 cats crawl out of the woods. And they approach us. Dirty felines, filthy animals, dirty rats. And I'm sitting there with Hunter's friend, Mikey. He's going to be, I'm going to hire him. I'm going to make him like the foreman, you know. I like Mikey. And he's just like, what's up with these cats? I don't know. Why are they coming near us? And then all of a sudden, a woman shows up behind us, and she's walking intently towards the cats, past us towards the cats. She's got a big bucket of tuna fish. And I go, hey, are you feeding those cats? And she says, yep, I'm pretty stupid. I've been doing it now for like a year. She's like, I work at the office right there, you know. So I tried to trap the cats, take them to the ASPCA. Is that what it is? The ASPCA? Who knows? That sounds racial almost, ASPCA. And they're too smart. They don't want to get in the trap. So I come here every day and I bring them tuna fish. She's like, I know I'm stupid. I said, all right, as long as you know. And that's why there's so many cats over there. You got too many cats. Yeah, she was kind of a cat lady. Sheila Alien says, that's called a guardian angel. Sheila. It's disgusting. No, do not feed the felines. Starticon DN says, take Venom Cecil on Shaheen with you. I would do that. Mike Kelly imitates Sketch Therapy. I'm not backing down, man. Sketch Therapy, I wonder. My feeling is that if I took you on the Dan Shaheen show, you would back down. I think you would. Brain Shark says, what do you get when you combine EVS and Mags in a lab? Blood pie. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Sketch Therapy says, you're nice. I won't be nice. Well, you know, you got to watch Roadhouse a few times. Fuck him. You got to sketch therapy. You got to watch Roadhouse a few times. You don't watch Roadhouse like I do. You ever see Roadhouse? Let me tie all this together. Who's the guy that stars in Roadhouse? What's that guy's name again? Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze. First of all, he was a bouncer in Roadhouse. Very talented bouncer. He could bounce. He could kick some ass. This guy, Patrick Swayze, I don't know if you know this, but he was like 5 foot tall in real life. So they had to only hire actors that were midgets. They hired a lot of midgets to make him look like he was impressive. You know, he was a dancer. You know, he was a dancer. It's like, Fred Astaire, the bouncer. But in any case, he was tough in this movie. And he said, be nice until it's time to not be nice. Be nice until it's time to not be nice. And you say you're nice, I won't be nice. No, you go into this, I'm going to be nice until it's time to not be nice. What if you were to go on the Dan Shaheen show and Dan Shaheen was nothing but cordial and was asking me questions about Cyberfrog and asking me questions about Rainbow the Brute and was promoting it and was saying, hey, I just think you got a raw deal and everybody's being mean to you for no good reason. And you're probably one of the kindest, smartest, nicest, least racist. Like, you're the least racist person I know. The most racist person, Ta-Nehisi Coates. You are the least racist. And then what? You would just not be nice to him at that point? You've got to be nice until it's time to not be nice. Now, how do we tie all this together? Jeff Johns lives in Patrick Swayze's house. He bought Patrick Swayze's house after Patrick Swayze died. So Patrick Swayze is theoretically a ghost, literally a ghost, in Jeff Johns' house. And that might explain a few things to you, if you think about it. Sam Spade says, Ethan looks like he belongs in the Saturday Night Fever movie. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. I'm processing that compliment. Thanks. Yeah. How deep is my love? Yeah, Patrick Swayze did die. Philabooty says Cash Grab 3, dick off. Cash Grab 4, half coked. Cash Grab 5, dicks in deep. Cash Grab 6, just the tip. Cash Grab 7, half arrest. Fully coked. Half arsed. Do you mean fully coked? Thoughts? No, I don't have any thoughts. You know, I read it, but I turned my brain off when I was reading it. Literally zero thoughts. Sketch Therapy says, I would make him look like a bigot for the words he says. Now I want Sketch Therapy to come. Sketch, maybe you should do it. Maybe we should do this together. Maybe you should actually come with me onto the Dan Shaheen show. And you can check myself before I wreck myself. If Dan Shaheen says, hey, Ethan, welcome to the show, and I'll say, thank you, it's nice to be here, you could say, fuck that, it's not nice to be here, fuck that, cuck, you cuck, motherfucker. Just keep me in check, you know, make sure that I'm, my integrity, let's see, P. Callan says, more like Yellow Fever, the movie. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck you. I would totally do it. That would be fun. Sketch's voice needs to be heard. I agree. All right, so let's do it. Motherfucker. Everyone likes Sketch Therapy. Like, he really is, he's become kind of the soul. He's become the spirit of this show. It used to be, Sketch Therapy, what do you think about this? Tell me how you feel about me saying this. It used to be, what's his name? Methwin. Used to be Methwin Boyette. Used to be the spirit, the heart and soul of Comicsgate. But now it's you. Edwin Boyette used to be the heart and soul of Comicsgate. But he died, and now it's you. You are the heart and soul of Comicsgate. Methwin. All right. Anyway, I want to say this. All right, here we go. Bruce Queensley. Ethan, do you think Jeff Johns sucks like everyone else? No, I love Jeff Johns. I think he's great. I think he's a really good writer. Yes. I know. Edwin Boyette, being the heart and soul of Comicsgate, didn't work out that well. Sketch therapy was always the Comicsgate avatar, says Mr. Dongs. A lot of people feel that way. He died. I don't know. I don't know where he went. I haven't seen him lately. I'm not going hard at Sketch. I love Sketch. Here we go. This is it. Being nice doesn't magically erase the things he said and did to us. I don't care how nice Tenaple, Shaheen, Miller, Quartering are. It doesn't erase the past. You are the one that forgets. I remind myself. Comic Artist Pro Secrets. No forgiveness. All right, you're right, Sketch. I do forget. I always forget. But I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you being there to remind me. Cranberry Langer says, you got a favorite Marvel character pre-SJW? The Human Torch, Ghost Rider, the Hulk. I love Marvel comics like when I was growing up. Absolutely loved them. I don't know how I feel now. Hispanic Patriot. I always see a Hispanic Patriot, and I think it's John Delarose. Is it? Why do people keep begging for Zack Snyder to be allowed to keep disrespecting DC characters the same way Star Wars mistreated theirs? He's a hack. I don't know. I really don't understand why it has to be Zack Snyder or nobody to these people. He's just not that good. Cars in Depth says, oh, feeding cats. Again with the... No, it's not. No, it's cats. Felines, not K-A-T-Z. Let me see here. Take Venom Cecil. Let me see. Come on my show next week. The Red Skull. Ray Storman explains it all with battered wife syndrome. Sarkcon DM says, so does Sean Gordon Murphy still have a job or Murphyverse? That's a good question. I really don't know. I don't know what happened to Sean Gordon Murphy. Did he fulfill his book yet? Is his book fulfilled? Was it supposed to be fulfilled? Does anybody know? I completely lost track of him. Let me see. Cecil says, Ethan, are you coming on Jack tonight? Do you mean the Jack show, presumably? Yeah, probably. For a little bit, you know. I miss you guys. Let me see. No. JDA is a midget grifter. How do you know he's a midget? Oh, he's going to do some Spawn stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Cecil, are you the one that's hosting the Jack show tonight? Cecil, let's keep Chokeout's cameos to twice a year. I like him. I like that guy. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming here and being visiting with me here on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Let me just take a look really quick and see if any of the campaigns moved. Graveyard Shift. Did anyone back John Malin's campaign? Yes, they did. We got a couple of backers there. As John Malin gets closer and closer to 6 figures, first campaign to make 6 figures this year. Shane Davis's Starlight Cats. No, but it did hit 104 today. So Shane Davis is very excited about that. I got his update. Closer to Snowman. We got another backer for Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell. One backer away probably from 91,000. Trent Kanuga's Creed with 100 and... Oh, we got another backer for Trent Kanuga's Creed too, approaching 86,000. Rainbow the Brute, made famous on Hasbro Pulse today, 399,000. I'll tell you something. That was kind of cool to see. One new backer. Appreciate you. Thank you. Battle Brick Road by the great Eric Weathers. Yeah, 2 new backers for Eric Weathers. He's past 80,000 now. All in all, pretty successful evening so far. Alien Alamo. No new backers for Alien Alamo, at least not so far. Chrono Mechanics by the great RT Bear. These are the campaigns that I'm promoting. Another couple of backers for RT Bear. All I can do is humbly thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting these campaigns. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Also, go to eBay, pick up a hoodie, pick up some beanies if you haven't done that yet. We'll ship them out tomorrow. We've got a very, very busy day. I'm excited to show you warts and all. If it's not too boring for you guys, I'm so sorry. I'd love to show you warts and all. So we will do that tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Go to the Jack Show with Cecil's, and we'll see you over there.